1,400 pounds, 900 horsepower rockets with wings. It's racing season at Knoxville Raceway every Saturday night. The hottest tickets to the biggest shows on dirt this season at Knoxville Raceway. Reserve yours today at KnoxvilleRaceway.com.
Yeah.
Not professionally.
No, just gonzo porn.
What's gonzo porn?
Gonzo porn is, I think, the kind of porn where it's just sort of on the fly. That's what gonzo porn is. I'm very classy.
What?
I don't know why.
What does that even mean?
It means it's not like the scenes aren't set up. It's just sort of like,
hey, let's do this.
hey,
You're
let's-
here.
Yeah, I'm here.
It's like a Jackie
I'm,
Chan fight scene.
It's not orchestrated.
Gonzo porn.
But there's
Gonzo
nudity
porn. Yeah.
And they do it, huh?
and sexing.
And they do it.
With their wieners and vaginas.
Mostly.
Yeah.
April Macie's at the Funny Bone this weekend. Is this your first trip to Iowa?
This is.
You've been busy like going to other places. Like Iowa's not exotic enough for you.
No, I've been it's funny. I'm in the Midwest a lot this summer, but I was in Iraq this year, Kuwait, Djibouti, Africa, which is just fun to say.
Djibouti.
Oman, Saudi Arabia, Korea. Yeah, I've done quite a few.
Do you ever get propositioned by like a Saudi prince?
No,
To be in
no,
his
but
harem?
it was actually kind of terrifying. You're like, there's a woman currently on trial in Saudi Arabia for witchcraft because her husband accused her of making him impotent. So this woman's gonna die because this man has an old ween.
Oh,
Like, oh, well, that
Yeah.
seems fair.
you don't have like any rights as a woman in that country.
No, it was very strange.
Like there's a scandal about them being able to drive now.
Yeah, I think June 17th, there was like a protest where they all band together and like some women took to cars and stuff because they send them off. Like the women, they have socialized medicine and education. So they'll send these women off to like other parts of the world and where they can drive and where they don't have limited personal freedom. I think Saudi Arabia is weird because there's an Applebee's, but yet the women can't drive and have no freedom. I don't think we should give them our Applebee's until these women can drive.
And I'm sure the red hair and glasses went over real well.
You
over
have
there.
to be in fully covered in the abaya.
Did you have to?
Yeah, all
Even on
Western
stage
women.
when you're doing your comedy show.
No, because we're on U.S. military bases.
Like, that would have been awkward.
Yeah.
You're like, hold on a minute. Let me pull my drape back.
Yeah,
What's with these women showing their ears, huh? That's crazy.
We had full use of our eyeballs. We didn't have to wear the burqas.
Which would be kind of nice, actually. You didn't really have to shower when you had to put your burqa on.
It was nice for eating. Like, it was nice because you're like, oh, I can eat. Nobody's going to see that I'm all bloated under this thing.
Fat pants. Screw that. Burqas for everyone
It's
for
like
Thanksgiving.
a giant sweet tent you get to wear.
So women have to be real modest out there. Do they have, in the grocery stores, do they have modesty incorporated into like the feminine products?
Well, no, you're not even allowed to shop in the same store as a man. It's completely
So a man has to go buy you
segregated.
tampons?
I think you have to have a male escort that's a family member to go
Jeez.
with you for anything.
Man, can you
And it's-
imagine talking your brother into that?
Yeah, and it's funny because like the women that are divorced still aren't allowed to drive. So you're like, if you're divorced and you can't have a male like household help. So these women are just like stuck in their homes.
Oh, that stinks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. We sold them $60 billion in arms, and you're like, let's arm the people that don't give
The
women any
divorced women.
freedom.
They got our oil. That's the teat that we suckle from.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
I like the whole walking 3 feet behind me thing, but the rest of that stuff, that's just crazy.
It's all crazy.
April Macie's at the Funny Bone this weekend, and kudos to you on your picture. Usually the picture on the website is like from 20 years ago.
Thanks.
We were actually joking about that before he came in.
Oh, really?
It's like, okay, she looks good looking on the page. I wonder what it's going to look like
She'll
when
look
she
like-
walks
She
in.
strolled
like-
in. She's 74.
She'll look like B. Arthur.
75. So.
You did.
It'll
We're
be B.
close.
Arthur after she's dead.
Yeah.
But that's not the case at all.
No, thanks, man. I appreciate it. A little self-esteem in the morning. I
Yeah.
need
And
it.
what happened in Korea?
I was almost beaten up by a Korean store owner. I went in.
We just ran out of time. I'm sorry.
No, I was almost beaten up by a Korean store owner. I went in and I was like, "Hey, how much for this dress?" And he was like, "Not to fit you." And I was like, "Not to fit me? What are you talking about?" He's like, "This is a rack small, medium. You know, medium." And I was like, "I most certainly am a medium." And I turned into Charlize Theron in Monster. I was like, "I'm trying this dress on." Like I got real. real aggressive and angry. And he's like, no, try on. I was like, I'm trying it on. And I came out really defiant, which I guess they're not used to women. They're used to their women being a little more submissive. And I was like, it's a small. It fits. and then he tried to lock me in the store and beat me.
Wow.
Yeah, he kept pushing me back in the store, and he's like, this is my store, not fit you. And he was like, what size are you? And I was like, I'm like a 6. And he was like, no size 6. Yeah, and I was like, I am a 6 or close.
I hope you towered over him.
I did. Well, my giant Puerto Rican friend had to extract me from the store. She's like this giant 6-foot Rican, and my friend who was in the Navy years ago, they one held the door open, and the other like had to pull my arm as he was attempting to pull me back in to give me a sweet Ike Turner style beatdown.
So here's the question: why do you go to places that hate women?
Because I like entertaining the troops. Makes me feel like I'm doing some tangible
I think
good
that's
with my
cool.
life. And
I wonder what he would have done, though, if you would have just turned to your friends and went, oh, no, I got this.
beat him.
Yeah.
Well, I think I would have been in some sort of locked up
Yeah.
abroad episode.
Oh, probably.
You probably would have got like years in prison.
Yeah,
for that.
because I think like him trying to beat me in the store, like my in-store beating was probably legal. But then because that's why he was trying to keep me in there. But when I got out on the street, he pulled his hand back to like try to punch me in the head. And then he was like, oh, wait a minute, I can't punch this American woman in the head. I'm on the street.
And all this because he was just vehemently suggesting that you will not fit into that dress.
And then I think because I was defiant and I was like, I'm trying on this dress.
And it fits.
And it fits. And then he,
so you should have
lost
cowered
face.
and throw your hand over your mouth and go,
oh, no, you're right. I'm a big fat American woman.
no muga for you.
And he kept pointing to my boobs real angry, like, no, not the fit. Like real angry
Maybe-
at my Western cams.
Maybe a little Korean, Korean owner, shop owner wanted to bang you.
I don't think so. I think he was disgusted.
Upside the head with
Yeah.
something.
He was disgusted with my Western
You know,
ways.
you are
And
disgusting.
my lippy face.
I like it.
I like it too.
Works for me.
I
Wait.
like it.
Yeah, he
We
was-
could go places and get beat up by Korean people.
You sure can. You sure
I'm with
can.
you. I want to be part of your posse.
April
Thanks.
Macie at the Funny Bone. Next question: why do you hate Asians?
Why do I hate Asians? I'm not afraid of the Asians. I'll say that.
Well, we'll let you go, and we'll give away some tickets. 244-1033. Next 3 callers will get a pair of tickets to see the size medium April Macie.
I'm definitely a medium.
No, you know medium.
You know medium.
Look at your boob.
He kept throwing up an X too. Like this meant the no medium side. Like you're no medium
Are you
fatty.
heading out to entertain troops anytime soon?
Not anytime soon. I would like to go at Christmas if possible.
Do you get to bang a lot of troops, soldiers?
No.
Do you get hit on a lot?
You know what? They're just more appreciative. Like I was on bases that I slept in Saddam Hussein's palace. I've been performed to the North Korean border. I performed next to the detainee camp in Guantanamo Bay. In Saddam's palace, they gave us tours. I was scooping up rubble, just stealing historical artifacts.
Did you really?
I got pieces of crown molding and marble and chandeliers, whatever I could get my grubby little paws on and stick in my
Christmas.
fatigues.
So back to
yeah.
Saddam.
Yeah.
back to the Guantanamo Bay performance. Do they bring out the prisoners for that?
No, but they're right next door, which is probably like the biggest
Can they
form
hear
of
you?
torture is American women
Oh,
telling
yeah.
ball jokes right next to their camp. Yeah, they can hear you.
Don't you love it when you defy a man, huh? Who's with me, ladies?
And they're like, oh, Americans.
I do 6 praise to Mecca because of you. That's almost Schwarzenegger. April, thanks for coming in.
Thanks
we
for
appreciate
having
it.
me, guys.